conjugate must be diluted in DPBS at a ratio of 1 to 200 conjugate to PBS. One strip of the Tspot plate requires 2.5 microliters of conjugate to 497.5 microliters of DPBS. In this example, conjugate for 2 strips is required. 995 microliters of DPBS is dispensed into a fresh 15 ml centrifuge tube. Conjugate, supplied with the Tspot kit, is contained within a small tube. This may need spinning down or tapping down to ensure the liquid is accessible from the tube. 5 microliters of conjugate is added to the DPBS. The conjugate PBS dilution is gently inverted, ready for plate development. After 16 to 20 hours, remove the Tspot plate from the incubator, making a note of the time. Pour away the well contents into a sink and wash the wells using a Statmatic plate washer filled with DPBS 4 times. Dispense fully above each well, being careful not to touch the white membrane. Tap out any excess liquid onto lint-free blue towel. The white membrane should have some moisture left, which is suitable for conjugate addition and incubation. Invert and transfer the conjugate PBS dilution into a reservoir. Add 50 microliters of conjugate dilution into each well of the plate. The liquid should cover the white membrane and create a visible shine to each well. Conjugate will bind to interferon gamma immobilized on the membrane. Place the plate in a fridge at 2 to 8 degrees for 1 hour. Do not stack plates during this process. After the 1 hour incubation in the fridge, discard the conjugate solution and wash the plate again with DPBS 4 times using the plate washer. Tap out any excess liquid again. Substrate supplied with the Tspot kit does not need diluting and can be added directly to the plate. Pour the substrate into a reservoir. Add 50 microliters of substrate solution to each well of the plate. The substrate solution should cover the white membrane and create a greenish shine. Once dispensed into the final well of the plate, set a timer for 7 minutes. Leave the plate to incubate for 7 minutes at room temperature. During the incubation period, substrate will react with the bound conjugate. This creates a spot of insoluble precipitate visible as dark intense spots on the white membrane. Spots formed in the TB antigen wells may be indicative of TB infection and are counted to determine a result. The reaction in the positive control well is usually visible first and is useful in confirming the Tspot assay was conducted correctly. After the 7 minutes, discard the substrate and wash the plate thoroughly with distilled or deionized water. It is important to do this at least twice to ensure the reaction is stopped. Tap out any excess liquid onto blue towel. Place the Tspot plate in a dry incubator at 37 degrees. Rest the plate on top of the plastic lid with the plastic frame detached. The plate should dry for a minimum of 1 hour up to 4 hours. Once dry, the plate can be read by an automated spot counter or viewed manually using a USB microscope